Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Final Fantasy Randomizer LADX Randomizer Archipelago Community Event Tournament. My name is Lord
From
Fizzlebeef.
Lynch to Coheria.
My
You
name
gotta use the
is...
subtitle.
Oh yeah, we have that. From Koholin to Canaria, my name Lord from Borfin. Join with me, Maddie. How go, Maddie?
I go good.
So,
Many fasts.
this is going to be my second time dealing with a Archipelago tournament. The first one being the Final Fantasy Randomizer Cross Time Spinner tournament, and that was just buckets of fun. And I have high expectations for this one.
And it's my first, and apparently my baby, so all the pressure's on me for it to be good.
Yeah, it's just assume it works. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So, before we get to the fun bits, just want to toss out some helpful, handy-dandy reminders. Number one, we're not going to be doing restream crew posts for Game 1s of the round of 8. If you happen to be able to get your own crew together for a restream, that's fine. That's great. But we're not. We're going to give Race Crew a bit of a break during the round of 8. So, if you don't see the volunteer posts for Game 1s, that's why.
Yeah, I expect I'll probably be volunteering for quite a few of them.
The races will be handled via Discord bot. When joining as a team, there's a slightly different command. You'll see the room being opened up in our race organization channel. It'll have FFR bot saying to join. It's !join, bunch of numbers. You put in that command, but after the bunch of numbers is your team name in quotes, and then you ping your partner. You don't have to ping yourself. Please don't ping yourself. And hopefully I'll have reminders up when we make these rooms to make it as easy as possible. We're doing it this way because race time is wacky with teams and team support.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I feel sorry for Les Guerriers de l'Omelette who have to write all of that when they want to join.
I just copy-paste. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
This is more aimed towards the FFR crew than anybody else. When we're seed rolling, the names in the YAMLs must be identical because the name is baked into the ROM and because we're going to be basically posting a pre-generated flag setup. We can't change our names in the YAML, neither can the LADX people change the names in their YAML. Just leave the names as they should be.
Yes,
otherwise you're going to get errors trying to join, and it's going to be a bad time for everybody.
Hashtag a mess.
If you have technical issues that make you think, uh-oh, I can't do my race, please notify staff as soon as possible. If it's early enough, we can just get it rescheduled. As long as much notice as you can give us, and just let us know what's up, and we'll see about getting a rescheduling happening. Most people are happy to just reschedule, but don't tell us like an hour after your run, oh, by the way, I fell over. So,
If you're hit by a car or something, we will forgive you, but it will go on your permanent record.
Reminder to those of you streaming your gameplay footage, set your chats to emote only, and don't hang out in your opponent's streams during the race. Just don't.
It's rude.
This seems like an obvious thing to mention. We have to mention it. Please don't do that.
Yep. 10 minutes delay is a decent amount, but for LADX, it can be basically a quarter of a run.
And then flag sets. So when we set this up, we aimed for 16, but we got 8. So we just cut out one of the weeks. And the flag set that we chose to cut out was the one slated to be for finals, so we just kind of bumped everything up. So the round of 8 is going to be any 6 instruments for LADX, the regular 32 shard hunt for FFR, and then floaterless 32 shard hunt and 20 shell hunt for semis, and then
All
for
the
finals,
fun stuff.
floaterless 32 shard hunt and no black belts, as well as 4 specific instruments, which I'm told the specific instruments will be rolled at the time the seed is rolled.
Yes, they will be determined by the good old Final Fantasy bot. We're going to ask it for 4 numbers between 1 and 8, and you have to get those 4 instruments.
Yep, makes sense to me.
Yep.
Reminders for LADX runners. I'll let you take this one.
So we will be using the no wrong warp out of bounds as the general rule set. It means a lot of no. Well, it to make sense to a lot, but basically, if you can't get to a tile through regular gameplay, don't be on it. If we catch you on it, that's a ban. It's a very big ban. There are a couple where you kind of can't help it or it happens by accident. I don't think we're going to be enforcing any time penalties for those, but do your best to avoid them still, please. And yeah, I know it's fun to show off for some of the more experienced LADX runners, but just don't, because we will have to shake our head and be very ashamed of you. There are free hints on owl statues and in the Mabe library. Those are baked into every seed. They will, for the most part, from what I understand, always be hints for things that are in your seed, or rather, are items that are yours. And they will never, to my knowledge, I have not seen them say that they are in somebody else's seed yet, but I do not know if any changes have been made to that recently. I know there's been a couple of updates in the works, and we're going to be trying to grab the version of this that happened when guides were made. But in terms of it, we can use the Archipelago hint system. It is exclamation point hint, and then the name of the item. You do need to use the full name of the item. Archipelago's UI doesn't like short form names, so Boots has to be Pegasus Boots as an example. And hinting for Feather specifically is banned for the tournament simply because of how many glitches it enables within the wrong warp out of bounds guidelines. Feather can more or less replace basically every item, so we didn't want it to be your first hint if you don't have it yet is Feather, because then the glitched player wins. So we wanted to make sure that it was a bit more fair for everyone and have it as a matter of no hinting for Feather. It should show up fairly early because it's needed for most normal logic stuff. But we wanted to encourage more out-of-the-box thinking for actually using different item combinations.
All right, and for the FFR runners, a lot of this is going to be familiar. We will be running this with Tournament Safe ROM on, so whatever graphical hacks that you're using, it's got to be able to function under Tournament Safe ROM, otherwise you cannot use it. And auto-tracking for both key items and the map is not allowed. Decided to go without auto-tracking for this one.
Auto-tracking is allowed for LADX players, though. I know that's a bit confusing sometimes, but Magpie is very much built into Archipelago, and we don't want to be, you can't use it because it doesn't offer any sort of major advantage. And in a game that can take up to 2 hours on a bad day, we didn't want to take that away from new players.
Yeah. All right, and now, the moment we've all been waiting for.
The Wheels of Matchups!
All right, we're going to be doing these seeds 1 to 8 in order. Let's begin.
Seed slot 1 goes to... This wheel takes too long.
It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Oh dear. Team Avalon, which consists of Sir Linkalot and Rad's Prower. Congratulations, you are in seed slot 1.
You know, something tells me they would have gotten seed 1 if we had qualifiers anyway, so this is just more proof that the wheel is sentient and it knows everything.
It's fine. Alright, seed slot 2. Show me what you do. And that will be, it looks like 2 swords drawn. The team of Odron and TK Ninja 37, who I might have paired because they're both viewers of mine. So I expect them to do well.
Well, if you get seed 7, I'll have good news for you.
Oh my. The students defeat the master.
Next up, seed 3.
Dang, I was really hoping for the rhyme. Seed 3 will be the Pegasus boats. Lord Fizzlebeef, you and Mykonos. I
Mykonos.
cannot pronounce the name. Mykonos, okay.
I'm not actually sure. I just shot from the hip on that one, but yeah, is us.
Well,
we got a boat. We're going for it.
Yeah, I love that pun name, by the way. It's just bellissimo. Slot number 4. It's a lot of blue.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be blue v blue for the end.
Oh my. So it looks like my team is slopping into number 4, Pizza Power with Dark Moon EX and I. Going to be a fun time.
Alright, up till now, it's all been fun and games, but now we get to start revealing some matchups.
Oh dear.
So first off, versus Pizza Power will be...
Oh my.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh,
oh,
oh,
oh,
oh, oh, oh. When Worlds Collide, Kumo and Palex 00. Interesting.
Seems good.
This will be fun.
Next up, this is versus Pegasus Boats.
Oh my. So we just get to know our matchups back to back first. We get that extra 30 seconds of preparation. The French team. Les Guerriers de l'Omelette. Or the Warriors of the Omelette, as that translates to.
Yeah.
BB and Wildham.
I'm gonna go with the wheel on this one. Le Guerriers de l'Omelette.
Yeah, it's de l'Omelette.
With apologies
L'Omelette.
to the French language. That will be Wildham and... Who was the other one?
Hold on. I can read. BB.
BB. Wildham
BB, who
and
is a
BB.
very good LADX speedrunner, so expect that's going to be a spicy one.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Next up, versus Two Swords Drawn.
It spins so violently. That looks like it's going to be Races Wild, the team of 3 and 3 and Asherin.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, versus Team Avalon, we've got...
Yay! It's a DVD! It's
thematically appropriate now on DVD. You gotta wait for it.
And that is Sonirath and Luffy DV, who I know are both very good runners. I believe that team also has a spare in Admiral Tryhard that we might end up seeing. For the 1 week, I think Luffy is going to be away or ill. I'm not entirely sure.
Gotcha.
I just know that they've mentioned it.
Alright, and so... There's our bracket. Pizza Power versus When Worlds Collide, now on DVD versus Team Avalon, Two Swords Drawn versus Races Wild, and Le Guerrier de l'Omelette versus Pegasus Boats.
I'm very interested to see where this goes. Of interest, I was actually speaking to some of the European runners today just because we ran the weekly, and they use very different speed tricks compared to a lot of the ones I taught. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes, those differences in playstyle. But yes, get your scheduling books ready, start filling out forms, talk to the opposing teams, trash talk a little bit, we like that.
Yeah. Alright.
And everyone be ready to go from Koholint to Corneria.
Yeah, all the way, full distance.
Yes. This plane we on don't make no stops.
Alright, I think I've covered everything I would like to. Maddie, do you have anything else you'd like to go over?
I want to tell every runner that is a part of this, good luck, have fun, I believe in you, and I want to see how far you take it.
Alright, that's gonna do it for us at both the Final Fantasy Randomizer and LADXR communities. We will see you all next time. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.